All right. Oh, I need audio too. There we go. So when we last left off in this game, we were playing as Akiyama, who I've now met for the first time, but apparently is a recurring character, and we are going from there, I guess. All right. Well, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Akiyama, how are things in the club? Good, given the economy. Oh, great. That's good to hear. It's Miki. Wait, I thought this was the... Did I just need to go into the club? Manager said something was up. Up until recently, I had a regular named Taniguchi. He was a nerdy creep, but he spent a lot of... Oh, yeah, Taniguchi. This is a sub-story thing. So you know about him. I don't know what you're talking about. He suddenly stopped coming to the club. Yeah, these are extremely... This whole... There's a generation of games now that were originally released on PS3 and have now been re-released, like, slightly remastered for PS4. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the PS3 era face models. A lot of people seem to be taken aback by them, and I don't, you know, whatever. Oh, he's had a major makeover. He had another hostess. He didn't run out of money after all. Wow. What? Pizzuto, what is good? Surely, that looks to me like you just like dragged your phone over your phone keyboard and it summoned a bunch of arcane symbols and images. That's gonna be my assumption. Alt plus numpad. That's like the kung fu, no, the kung pao under the fist, like wee 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 wee. Isn't that's from that movie, right? There's like one woman who just keeps doing that, like wee 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 wee. Had your keyboard slightly too much to your left. Hit the keys to the left of L. Yakuza partly lives from overdrawn face animations, but that is, yeah. I mean, certainly part of it is the face animations, yeah. Yeah, it's a matter of pride. We're gonna have to crush this guy now. That's a cute facepalm emote. I don't know if I know that channel, but a cute emote nonetheless. Yeah, why don't you give you a refresher course in hostessing? I mean, look, it's 2021. We all got smooth brains. It's unavoidable. Of Butterface. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I've heard that. How would you define Butterface? Akiyama, what are you doing here? Oh, but her face. Ah, I see. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I see where this went. Oh, boy. do you interact with the customer? You know, be more open. I always answer these questions wrong. How does one interact in the world? See, I feel like what this game is gonna do to me today is affect what I want for dinner. Usually, Icy and I will get takeout on like Friday and Saturday, and one of the fun things about that is that like usually Friday we try to get someplace that's very local to us in town, and then Saturday we'll do something, you know, a little more far flung. I do think that while the non-main character models haven't aged well, they sure as hell aged better than Forbidden Siren. You know, I've only barely ever watched any of Siren games. I think the only streamer I've ever seen play Siren games was Bonesaw. I think when Bonesaw has done speedruns. And Forbidden Siren was the PS3 one, right? Like that was the last one in the series? Question mark. I'm not too familiar with that series. I heard Siren is really hard. That Siren has a reputation for being the hardest survival horror series. Yeah. I mean, his favorite dish. Do it. Siren for PS3 is the last game, and a sequel reboot remake of the original PS2. Okay. Should you watch Siren? I mean, if you're interested. The Siren series is a very spooky survival horror series that has a lot of lore and like a lot of moving parts and mechanics and whatnot. It's one of those series where it kind of like I think it's almost like Souls-ish in a way, and that a lot of the mechanics and the lore aren't immediately apparent. So if you like sort of poring over a game, then I think it could be rewarding. Only way to know is to watch some. Well, Mickey, if you're picky, that's your own problem. Oh, there's another technique that comes into play when eating your meal. Is it a game of cheap jump scares? I don't remember. I mean, there might be some jump scares, but yeah, that's one of the things the game does is it allows you to see the enemy approaching you through their eyes. So that's pretty spooky. And maintain your image, I'm gonna go ahead and say. Oh, all right. That was wrong. I take it. You know what? I take it back. Yeah, I mean the social questions of Yakuza. Sometimes things happen. We're currently in a sub story. I meant to be sticking to the main quest, but our player character right now has 2 jobs. He runs a money lending business as well as running a hostess business. Yeah, this is Japanese culture stuff, I assume. You would want to make them more comfortable by being more domestic. See, like, domestic is a word that has a lot of different connotations, you know? Wait, see, here's the thing. Arrested Development is one of those shows that I've never watched. I've only ever seen memes of. Yeah, even the right answer by logic is the wrong one sometimes. That's exactly right. I've never watched Arrested Development. Like, I'm not. I don't even have opinions about it. All right. Family Horror talks about how he went on a date with somebody. Really turned out she had 2 jobs. Oh, is that the thing where he commits some light treason? Is that the lawyer? Because I always love that. I don't know if that's actually the lawyer. Oh, the light treason was the father. Okay. When it comes to paying the bill, I don't know. I mean, bait the guy. Bait. Go for the bait. Jabait him. Going Dutch means splitting the bill 50-50. So you can tell Americans localize this game because I wonder if that's just Americans who say that. Do we have any of our Dutch viewers in here? Is Make in here? Oh, I've definitely said that. I have said go Dutch. I have talked about the idea of going Dutch. All right. Oh my God. All right. Let's. Going Dutch is a term that indicates that each person participating in a paid activity covers their own expenses, rather than any one person in the group defraying the cost for the entire group. The term stems from restaurant dining etiquette in the Western world, where each person pays for their meal. It is also called Dutch date, Dutch treat, and doing Dutch. A derivative is sharing Dutch, having a joint ownership of luxury goods. The Oxford English Dictionary connects Go Dutch and Dutch treat to other phrases which have a purpose or derisive application, largely due to the rivalry and enmity between the English and Dutch in the 17th century. One suggestion is that the phrase going Dutch originates from the concept of a Dutch door with an upper and lower half that can be opened independently. Another possible origin is double Dutch, the jump rope variation in which partners simultaneously participate. A folk etymology is that the Dutch reference derives from Dutch Schultz, a New York gangster of the late 1920s to mid-1930s, who may have used Dutching to profit from gambling on horse racing, though his nickname derives from Deutsch, a reference to his German Jewish background. Does it even have anything related? So the answer to that, Xeon, is in the so if you look at the etymology section of the Wikipedia article that I just read out loud, there may be some connection to English-Dutch relations, the fact that there is the phrase going Dutch as an English saying. So there is that possible relation. Again, is Wikipedia an authority on etymology? I don't know. Right. Well, going Dutch is just another way of saying split the bill. Sometimes you just need fancy ways of saying things. Are you telling me that as a rule, shorthand must be shorter than the thing that you are substituting the shorthand for? I don't know if I buy into that. All right, apparently I got that one right. We need little money. I'm gonna also tell you to mind your incentives and to incentivize things as well. Incentivize is such an insidious word. Definitely one of those ones I'm like, how did we get here? We also should engage in some dialogues as well, Fretzel. Look for that synergy. Yeah, there we go. Synergy, profits. Simple. Have you heard socialize? It's been such a long time. Wait, it means to tell someone about? Really? Should tell them that socialism is one of your core job functions, comrade. That sounds terrible. See, this makes me kind of glad to be in the field that I'm in. I don't think it's any surprise that I only lasted like a year and a half in software development, and I was like, no, I hate all of you. You have to socialize the changes to developers first. You have to tell them about it 3 or 4 times in different ways, because otherwise they'll ignore it. Good. Good. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Getting people to listen can be difficult. Dropped out of web design because you hated coding. Your classmates are also two-faced assholes. I don't blame you. I mean, so I was, in my undergraduate days, which are now more than a decade behind me, I was an engineering major, an electrical engineering major, but I also just sort of took comp sci classes honestly for shits and giggles, although it ended up paying off later for other reasons. But a lot of comp sci students were annoying. In fact, I think there was we had some people that I like, some of my friends who were comp sci students would do this thing where I think they had like cucumbers, and what was it? It was like if people started asking annoying questions, they would just start eating a cucumber as loudly as possible in class. Was that right? There was something with a cucumber. I was never a part of those classes because I was like a year behind everyone else because I was at a different major. Pretzel says, "Oh my God, the cucumbers." Or was that just the mess with the teacher? Is that why they kept on eating cucumbers? Because I kept asking questions. Damn it, that wasn't even the main quest thing. It was the side quest thing. I guess I just need to go inside the place? You love programming, but after having worked as a software engineer and working in retail now, not missing it a bit. A strong condemnation. Yeah, when I first got out of college, I worked as an embedded software engineer for a year. So I was doing stuff in C. And then I got out of that. But I can't quite tell you what I do now, because if I told you who my employer was, it would make it trivially easy to find my information. So I am still involved in technology. I mean, I'm sure it depends on the retail job as well. Not all retail jobs are made the same. Oh, if I mentioned what I did, would it breach contract? No, it wouldn't. But yeah, well, I guess depending what details, yeah. Do I believe in contracts? Not really. Contract law is a farce. I will say that I did for several years do part-time law school, and I ended up actually quitting that outright after about 2 years of part-time law school. I was doing okay. I got to the point where I came to the full realization that there was no university in which I would ever want to be a lawyer, which kind of killed my motivation. And also, I'd pretty much received like virtually a full ride anyway, so the whole thing was set up so that I could bail if I didn't want to continue with it. Don't have any contacts with customers. Yeah, that was honestly one of the worst parts of being, when I was an embedded software engineer. I did these 2 trips. I don't know if this is a industry standard term, but we called them plug fests because the company I was working for had this standard for promulgating like audio data over Ethernet. I forget what it was called, but the idea was that all these other companies were trying to put out products that should work with the standard as well. And so ideally we should all be able to get in the same room and plug our stuff together, and it would work if we had implemented the protocol correctly. Now, early on, that's not going to work too often, to be honest, but it was still, but like the problem is that I was sort of the person doing the tech stuff, and then I would have someone else with me who was knowledgeable. It was a small company, so everyone did tech, but some of them would be more business oriented, and they would be trying to, do your business talk. And I only tell you, don't care about business stuff. Wait, what am I? Why am I getting stuck in a hostess minigame? Is this actually what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, okay, is this Lily? Lily, who's I supposed to be talking to, right? What is it with the Yakuza series and insisting I spend time on a hostess minigame? Can I leave? Can I leave? Can I get out? No. Yeah, hey Skiller, how's it going? Can I drink? Where's the Mountain Dew? Am I getting drunk? With a refined visage and a hint of debonair. When I go to clubs, I just repeat out loud the thing that I desire. It's still funny. I would expect it to still be funny, to be honest. No, I can't. This is no. I want out, out. Get me out. Sure. I need an adult. Stress up. Cool. Okay, so it's like units in like 3 units a time. All right. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I feel like mini games in Yakuza are very hit and miss for me. And usually these hostess ones I'm not here for. So they expect me to dig through the menus to see like what the refined and elegant options are? There we go. Elegant. Right in the name. I guess he can't do that. What was the thing? Was it the watch? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh yeah, it was the watch. Cool. There you go. She's on the refined axis, I guess. My favorite political axis. Oh, am I gonna beat this guy up? All right, so I guess that was probably the main quest thing then, since it involved Lily. I'm pretty sure that's why I was supposed to go to the club. Time to play marimba a little visit over in the Champion District. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was gonna beat up that guy too, but I guess not. Oh. I love when guys eat a lot and have excessive amounts of health. Is that something you're into? Oh, okay. Eat at a restaurant, go to hot springs, eat food items, use recovery items, rest up in your hideout. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Am I trying to hit on you? No, I'm just thinking about health. I mean, you know, you gotta respect it, okay? Some people just think about the health, and it's important. It's locked. Locked. Yeah, who among us doesn't love a fine specimen with high HP? Drama queen. What is an Okama bar? You're gonna have to tell me. Hey, localizer, maybe you should just clue me in on what an Okama bar is. Yeah, I was like, Coco, was this in the original PS3 version for North America? Oh no. It was? Okay. All right, well, let's get through this. Yo, that computer monitor though. That's the good stuff. Is there a murder? Hell yeah. I was wondering if it was just, yeah, drag queen was going to be my guess. I'm just surprised they didn't just localize it as drag queen then. Like maybe there's regional differences, but I feel like you'd want people to know and understand the localized audience, but I don't know. Been like this for a few days. Yeah, he's been dead. He hasn't gotten any better. The Shibata family crest? You've come back to murder, Xeon. Someone has died. Oh, there's more? Lighters with the bar's name on it. Yeah, I that's an interesting question, right? When it comes to slang terms, like the decision to just keep the word rather than localize it. I better get out before someone notices me hanging out with yet another dead body. Was it the same killer? Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, that sounds about right. Like, I'm sure there's considerations for both ways. You just have to make a call and go for it. Yeah, it's definitely good, not a bad way of describing the ultimate goal to localization. All right, well, let's return to Sky Finance. Yo, this is a bop though. Oh, I kind of like it when they remove name suffixes. I kind of find them tedious. I'm coming to be honest. I would rather we just move on. My buddy's already got you surrounded. Oh boy. No. No, the suffixes are fine. I can use context. It's okay. So much blood in this game. Good God. Remove the suffixes and add prefixes. Uh-huh. Do you like the Russian thing, like patronomics or something, you know? That's what they call it, right? The way you do like naming conventions, or you just add suffixes to like your family names and stuff. Oh no, Hana-chan! No, she just got drunk. Oh no, is she okay? Wow. I thought she was hard as nails. Yes, that book is dummy thick. Doesn't like people ruining his vibe. Well, that part of the localization holds up. Is that jacket supposed to be leather or just like plastic? But it's so shiny. Getting some comments from the peanut gallery here. Yes, I've heard of it. You say it several times now. Was it the Shibata goons again? It was some guy named Midorikawa from the Hatsushiba clan. Wow, you majored in Japanese? What a nerd. So, Fifth Amendment refers to the the Fifth Amendment to the American Constitution includes a right against self-incrimination. So when someone pleads the Fifth, what it means is that you cannot compel them to testify with incriminating information about themselves. You can't say, like, you know, confess, like, testify to something that would necessarily require you to say that you stole something, for example, you know, in an official proceeding. Yeah, pleading the Fifth usually means you want to talk to a lawyer. That's probably it's going to be adjacent oftentimes. Also stole our client registry. Is there an exception? I would have to do searches of court cases to answer that. Generally speaking, rights that are enshrined in the amendments to the Constitution itself are usually pretty strict. And if there are exceptions, they will be very narrow and tailored to specific situations. See, there you go. That's an example. So if, like, the reason for having the ability to avoid self-incrimination is no longer an issue, such as you can't actually be prosecuted for what you would be incriminating yourself in, that would be an example of just such an exception. Oh. Energetic foreigner. On my roof? See those tough dudes flashing their muscles? I love talking to washed up porn stars. I'm Mac. Oh, is this the photographer from 3? This is an established character, right? Fill me in on those tough dudes you were talking about before. Yeah! Like the world's least cheerful conga line. Do you take pictures of this kind of stuff as it goes down? These aren't any old pictures, man. I've been traveling the world for what feels like eons, searching for the photograph to end all photographs. The perfect shot. Have you ever seen a sight so incredible it made you realize something about the nature of the world? Folks call those revelations. A flash of inspiration, a spark in the old noggin. A rush of idea juice flooding your mind. Yeah, no. Maybe it's about time. These revelations hold the key to the perfect shot. Yeah! Maybe you can help me try to find the perfect shot. Yeah, I'd rather just hear about... Then it's settled. It's hunting time. And we're hunting the biggest game of all. Art. I like how Akiyama voices his, like, frustration with people like this in the Yakuza series, Whereas Kiryu is just so earnest and willing to help people that he's like, no, we will do this. Oh yeah, legislative, executive, judicial. Yo, train your eyes on that roof over there. That's an extremely safe roof. Whip it out, your phone, I mean, and etch that moment into digital divinity. The government won't see your photos later. Yeah, so there's a concept in governance called checks and balances. That's the idea, that the other branches are able to check one branch. Does that work well in practice? People write a lot about that. But it's the idea. You can learn new techniques from revelations gained by witnessing particularly inspiring events around the city. Press R3 when you see something of interest to switch to first-person mode. When look is displayed on the top right of the screen, you'll have a chance to have a revelation. Well, so like the idea, Xeon, as an example, is let's say that Congress passes a bill that is unconstitutional, that the rules in the Constitution would forbid such a law from being passed. The judicial branch can then look at that law that's been passed and invalidate the law. So that's an example of the judicial branch checking what the legislative branch is doing, because it doesn't abide by the rules of the whole government. Again, I'm trying to explain this at a very high level theoretical rather than get into, specific issues in practice, because of course it gets much more complicated in practice and after doing it for several hundred years. If you successfully enter the correct buttons for all three pictures, you will be given a multiple choice question. Select the correct answer to have a revelation and learn a new technique. Right. I mean, here's the thing. The thing about American constitutional jurisprudence, case law, is that it's all kind of bullshit. So it's not great. I was not impressed. They try to act like it's like a real science. Is not. What? Is that man dead? That man is dead. What? I think the leaps and bounds are the most important thing. Did I answer it right? A new recipe. I've seen the light. You had his last sniff. Revelation attained. The essence of triple strike. Old Mac is an empty nester again. I'll text you whenever I find a new shot. It'll be like I never left. It's true. Kiryu just seeing what's her face, the beast lady, just deck people and be like, "That's rad," is still an all-time great moment. Hard to see through all the buildings. Yeah, well, they had blogs in 1988. They were just called like God, what would have been the term for the earliest like web boards? I forget. Shiz, I got a language question for you. BBS, there you go. If I said the phrase "going Dutch," do you know what I'm saying? Does that have meaning to you? Alright, see, alright, Shiz knew. So earlier in the stream, Going Dutch came up, and like I think like me and Coca and some other people were like, it just means to split the bill, and a bunch of other folks are like, no, that doesn't mean anything. Like, what are you talking about? I tried to look up etymology for Going Dutch, and the etymology may have to do with the English talking shit on the Dutch back in like the 18th century. So you're not wrong to feel it's probably insulting. I'm going to stand up for just a hot second. I will be right back. All right, we're back at it. Let's talk to the people. Wait, I have a text? How do I even answer my phone? We have a kidnapper who's taken to the rooftops. You can see a sexy detective facing off Okay, I guess the kidnapper. No, a married couple wages a bitter war in Little Asia. Okay. So I guess those are hints about where to find perfect shots. Do they? I wish this stuff would just appear on the map, to be honest. Wait, I don't think I'm familiar with the phrase Dutch wife, and I'm afraid to ask. Did you see a group of Yakuza come by here maybe 2-3 hours ago? Yo, you know you're in Kamurocho, right? You know you're in the video game Yakuza, even though we never play as Yakuza. All the way over on Nakamichi Street. Okay. Do I even know which one that is? Oh, it's over here. Okay. The weirdest thing about coming back to these games and them always being in the same place is how I start to remember. Like, oh yeah, this is that place. Yo, you ever wish you could get money without working? What, did you ever wish you could get your ass beat hard as hell? Well. Can I? Oh, I was hoping that would be... I wanted to pick that up. Oh, that reminds me, actually. What is the... What was the thing that I got? The technique. Was that the triple finishing kick? That might have been what that is. Okay. Oop. Man, I got this arena has like no items in it. Oh, there we go. That's what it is. It's a contextual thing. And it owns. Okay, good. So yeah, congratulations. What's been going on? We've just been helping people with loans. One of our friends from the Yakuza who we gave a loan to is maybe killed someone, and now everyone wants to get that person so that they can avoid a war between the Tojo clan and the Ueno Seiwa, another clan. So right now, my office was just broken into, trying to follow up on that. And I guess eventually I'm going to be looking for Arai, who again is the guy who presumably killed someone and has set off a whole bunch of trouble. And now the pachinko place will be closed by the time you get off. Yeah, why don't you try playing pachinko at home? Wow, you can play pachinko on your PC? Wow. That's incredible. Pachinko must be fun. Just kidding. It's ass. We can't keep doing this. Pachinko heaven now. All right, so is there not a dude here then? Man, that's the dude I beat up. Oh, wait, where? Up there? What are we? Up where? I feel like it should be where they're looking. Folks, am I blind? Am I unable to follow simple context clues? The answer is yes. No, they don't. Okay. Wait. And on that roof over there. Sir, can you point? Maybe I need to go up onto the roof. There seems to be a way up over here. Let me see if I can get up. Yeah. I was going to say, I probably need to get up to the rooftop level and then look across the street. Oh, here we go. Hmm? Let me get out my flip phone.
もう諦めなさい。
うるせえ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
答えなさい。仕掛けた爆弾の線。赤を切るの？青を切るの？
早く銃を下ろせ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
Game. We're trying to solve a hostage situation, not get horny. I'm gonna send this officer to jail. Well, we're taking that guy to horny jail. That's for sure. Oh, well. All right. Guess the artist's fetish. That's gotta hurt. I've never thought about it before. The kidnapper tried to get a cheap peek. I don't... Maybe. The essence of loin reaving. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is a revelation, Otaku. Alright, that's what this is. Is it reeve loins? Oh, okay. Yeah, folks, don't forget you can vote for future casual plays. All you gotta do is put in one of the chat commands. You can see your 6 options there. This poll is pretty close. I think Spider-Man 2 is pulled into the lead, but 2 other games are right behind it, so. Ooh, decided to antagonize. How does a game get 0.5 or 0.75? So the way that works, Flame Tier, is that when games appear in polls multiple times, every additional poll appearance weights that game with getting an extra 0.25 per appearance. So the first time a game is in a poll, it's 1 vote for every vote. But the second time a game appears in a poll, it's going to have 1.25 every time someone votes for that. Third time, 1.5. The idea being that I don't want someone's game to just never win. eventually I want the multiplier to kind of help get that game out of the queue, you know, so that it's not prevented from winning forever. But at the same time, if someone really wants a game, you know, they can get it. But wow, Wild Arms 3 here again. People want to complete the loop. Did you see some shady looking Yakuza types? They're headed towards Theater Square. All right. Thanks, businesswoman. Yeah, there's a whole page in the Discord that describes some of the methodology for polls, but the basic idea, again, you know, subscribers pick the games. I make up polls. I just sort of craft polls from the list of subscriber games. And then, you know, I keep track of how many times they've been in polls and then let the bot do the rest. The bot is something I made in Python from an original template, but most of the programming for the bot stuff I did myself. Oh, not the hotel district, the theater district. Pole bending, that's right. Which one's the theater district? Oh, Theater Square, I think she said, not the district. Oh, wow, we got a three-way tie. Jeez. Oh, is there a theater district or is it a theater square? Theater Alley, Theater Square. Because that's the hotel district. Has a poll tied before? Yeah, I've had to make up tiebreaker rules before. So the first tiebreaker will be to check how many active subscribers are voting for each game and try to break the tie that way. That's like typically, if you subscribe and you pick a subscriber game, even if your subscription doesn't say stay active, I'm still going to keep your game in the list. But if I have to use a tiebreaker, that's when I'm going to look up who is an active subscriber and take that into account. So not too often, really. Yeah, this is Kamurocho. It's full of crime. Yeah, they took a friend of mine. I thought it was a real number. I was wrong. But they have an urgent message for the vehicle owner. Yeah, so I picked up the phone and it was like, hey, want to be famous? Those bots are getting awfully persistent. Past the lockers where the underground mall used to be. Okay. Oh, wait, here. Do you have any solution? What if after the first tiebreaker, the second one is still a tie? So, that's actually, wait a second. Do I have a second tiebreaker written in? I think with the second tiebreaker, I just pick. I think I'm ultimately the tiebreaker. Although if someone has an idea for a second tiebreaker, I'm all ears. Okay, I'm going past the lockers. Everyone's saying you're a good target. Are they really saying that? disrespectful. The popular game wins. Well, I mean, look, we're having a poll. That's kind of the whole idea to begin with, you know? They're trying to go for the Tekken wall bounces here. Oh, man. That's what we call a sign. Yeah, no, drastically overkilling people is a good way to have fun in this game. They went down that away. One of them was all bloodied up. A sign from above. That's pretty good. Ancient steel. Goddess of Children amulet. Okay. Oh, look at all my defense. Am I robbing people's lockers? Well, it's not really robbing if they just leave the keys laying around. She does more for my health than any of those Torinors I drink. Go let Big Sister take care of you. Where did he say that people were going? Gosh, I feel like I already lost. All right, never mind. Look, I don't want to hear about Elise. Tired of this. I already forgot what that guy was saying. I was totally distracted by the lacquer. I'm just gonna talk to him again. What'd you say, bro? Okay, no, they just went this way. Okay, so there wasn't anything more specific. I thought he said something more useful. So, this way or this way? I'm gonna say this way. The obvious danger at hand. Oh, all right, sure. Yeah, you want a guard? You want a guard, buddy? Let me pick up this sword. We'll see how your guarding goes then. All right, I think I needed to go the other way. I want to tell her. Oh, your fighting skills. Okay. All right, man. Sure. Let me know how this goes for you. You know, I would also immediately lose it if I started a fight with someone and they picked up a bicycle. Like... Yeah, that man's whole chest is just raspberry jam now. I never expected this. Oh, okay. Well, I think I have lost the thread of this mission. Good grief. Oh no, this is the two businessmen. They've been standing out here for hours now. Alright, well, I guess I'll loop back and see if I can find someone to talk to that can point me towards the Yakuza who went that way. I could also cut through here too, because this could be it. This married couple that are experts at Kung Fu. Oh, their fights. Okay, so where are they, though? A lot of people are looking for fights today. Yeah, I mean, talk about showing the white flag. I got the wrong guy. Yeah, you did. Excuse me? You need something from me? I'm selling stuff out of this car. I could never leave Camarocho. Oh, okay. Wondering where this couple, this Kung Fu couple is. They're not giving me any hints about it, so that's useful. Oh. Is this the Kung Fu couple? Because someone gifted my bot a subscription, so I thought it would be funny. I actually have still not have put my bot's sub game in a poll yet. So I haven't actually followed through on that threat. After someone breaks your guard, cheating on... Yeah, that seems like the answer. So part of the joke too is that like before I had, you know, like several years ago when I was streaming stuff and doing polls, I just, you know, picked games on my own since I didn't really have subscribers. And so I had been trying to get people to vote for Front Mission 2, the fan translation, because, you know, I'm into mechs and stuff like that. And so part of the reason I put Front Mission 2 as the bot's pick is just because it was funny, because a bot would vote for a mech game. You know, it's a ha ha ha. As again, I haven't actually put it on a poll. I'd like to play Front Mission 2, or at least try it someday, but... Yeah, the bot has been gifted subs at least 2 or 3 times. Which again, thank everyone who does that, who does the generous gift subs. I also have some friends who are subscribed but never pick sub games. So sometimes I will just pick games for them, especially if they ask. Like one of my friends is like, "Yo PMC, I would love to see you play Final Fantasy VII Remake." But he doesn't really like watch often enough to understand the whole sub game thing. So rather than like bother him to pick a game, I just said I'm gonna make his sub pick Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that's how Final Fantasy VII Remake got played on stream. So you know, when is someone going to be brave enough to ask for Fire Emblem Gilmore Girls? Well, you know, I can't do that for the people. They have to do that for themselves. Oh, the theater underground. What? Don't give me ideas. Where is there an underground theater? Huh? I'm gonna say it's here. Yeah, this man looks like a heavy hitter. For some heat actions, after using it many times, you may discover a new additional technique. Okay. Oh no! That man had a skull! Oh, okay. We got armor on our moves. Oh yeah, the was it screwdriver or was it pliers? I thought it was pliers. I mean, brutal either way. Oh, that's parking. All right, whatever. All right, let's. Yakuza Underground Theater. All right, here we go. Yakuza 4 Underground Theater. Common query. It's past. Oh, okay. So wait, was the guy outside of the Actually not just pointing down the street, but actually pointing towards a theater. What was it? Well, it was like 2:30, right? Is that, I think, what it was? It's pretty good. Oh, so he's pointing this way? All right, whatever. You got to work on that there, Sega. Those Hatsushiba punks. Lock the door down below. The door ain't nothing. Okay. We'll give you whatever help. Tunnels here connect with the basement levels of the Millennium Tower. Find the elevator at the back of the tower, and we'll take you where you need to go. Okay. So now I need to go into the tower, right? Is what they're saying. Oh, wow. Stay free.
We are free. We'll stay free.
That cracks me up every time. It's so cold, your hands are freezing. Oh, no. Rooftop? No, wait. I don't want the roof. Oh, do I need to go? Is it a different elevator? No, that's not part of the level. Okay. Not one of these. Elevator at the back of the Millennium Tower that leads underground. Must be one of these then. Do I need to go up to the roof? Nope, this is just... Okay. Never mind. Is there perhaps a different elevator? Nope. Yeah, no, I think in this case, so I appreciate you asking. I definitely appreciate that. In this case, if you can just go ahead and point me in the right direction, this is not something I'm going to be bothered about. Oh, wait, what is this? Is this a place I can go? No, this is not a place I can go. Yeah, go ahead and point me. I'm probably just getting hung up on something here. Oh, go outside. Okay. Thank you. That's because you tell me elevator in the Millennium Tower, and I immediately think of, you know, the row of elevators inside the Millennium Tower. Oh, yeah, I can see the marker there now, too. Oh, what is this? Okay. I like how I feel like this game compared to past ones is interesting because they've added like lots of little small extra pieces to Kamurocho. I mean, not that they didn't add things in previous games, but I feel like in previous games you're liable to have a whole new section. From Sky Finance, a loan shark. Where is Midorikawa? No one borrows anything from me without a contract. I really like doing that. I ran up to him with the knife and then just stomped him. The old fake out. Come across glowing objects. You can attack these objects to destroy them. Cool. Whoa! Yeah, this place is ours. Yakuza ain't welcome. Well, buddy, this is a Yakuza game, which means the player character is never actually in the Yakuza. So you're safe. Yeah, we're forming a team. The name's Kogoro Sugakawa. Yo, don't tell him to knock himself out. We're fighting, please. Yeah, not getting up after that one. I thought that was for a brief second. I thought that flashed and I could grab it. It's a sign of peace. Ooh, looks like he struck out. I know. The table is not grabbable. Yo, team effort here. Holding them down while I punch them. You love to see it. He locked the door. Oh, your buddy Kakuta used to be a locksmith. I mean, we could also just break the door. Well, where would the guy be? Would he just be back at the beginning, or? So that's where we came down. Oh no, this is where I came up. Okay, yeah. So in that case, maybe up the stairs? No. I wonder if the idea is that he's supposed to be hidden then. Maybe I need to, like, pick up stuff. Oh, my inventory is full. I can have a full inventory? Disappointing. Do I need to just exit out the way I came in? Well, I assume the escalators here are maybe... Yeah, I probably just need to leave. Oh, no, wait. This door was how I came in. And I can't leave out it. Never mind. I'm a dummy. There's probably something I have to interact with. Like maybe a door that I can go through. And I just don't realize it. So let me search along the walls. And look for something to throw. Oh, there he is. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. He was just blending in. Yeah, respect the pipe. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, that man had a face. All right. All right. We figured it out. We made our way through. Yeah, I just had trouble finding the guy. I wasn't sure if I had to leave to go to a different area, but once it became apparent that I couldn't leave the area, I was like, well, I better just look for maybe a door that I didn't see before, and then I ended up finding the guy, so. It worked out. It didn't take too long. Man's dead. Yeah, who wants a drink? Me. Oh no! Garbage day? Of course. How is this the one constant through all the years? Oh boy. He's dead, man. He's dead. Oh, man. What? 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 What is going on here? Is this Back to the Future? Wow. Disrespectful. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. What is this machine? Are we going back to the future? Allows you to oh, okay. So it's like a is it a chapter select machine? All right, what's the burning question that I can answer for you? Do I want to be famous? You know, I don't know if I want to be that famous. I feel like we could be a little more particular about how we answer this question. Keto-chan. The Hatsushiba clan chairman. Can I fly? Maybe. What's it gonna be, boss? You got the wrong idea. You didn't lend us, you gave it to us. Wow. You can't ask. That would be rude. Guess I'm gonna take it back. Yeah. Wow, he says he can put me in a body bag. That man has a gun. And he shot me. All right, I actually have to play defensive again. No, let me pick something up, you goon. I don't even remember what the block button is. Oh. I always have this happen in Yakuza games where like I'm playing in this like very awful way, and it's like, oh, you've been just picking stuff up and hitting people? Yeah, that's not gonna work here. All right, well. I wonder if I can, like, get something towards him and then pick it up. No, I'm not going to be able to pick anything up. That's getting greedy. Do I have a counterattack move? How do we even counterattack in this game? See, this is the problem with me in action games, is there's always way too much. How would I even use that? What was the counterattack thing? Because I did that, I photographed that thing, but I don't remember anything about it. Counter kick. Stance of the R1, then triangle. Is that going to work for gunshots? I can try it. Oh, wait, I don't even have it unlocked. What am I saying? I could unlock it. Let's try it. We'll try it. I'll buy it. Well, I don't know. I've always been the sort of person who just likes massacring people, so usually the boss fights in Yakuza kind of pass me by, but I guess that was okay. Oh, now I can actually probably hit these guys with tables. Well, you know, when you're in someone's office, break all their furniture. Oh, did he come back into it? Oh, no. Okay. Wow, he bodied me. Got right around the table. Is that a chainsaw? Oh, great. And he has a full health bar again. Full health bar isn't full anymore. Nope, I would like to move in sometime in the year 2020. No, it's actually 2021. My bad. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, I had a heat action there. No, it's gone now. There we go. Oh, come on. That was so close. There we go. Oh, respecting enemies. Boo. Don't you see what kind of games I play? Yeah, you going somewhere? Huh? Yeah, here you go. Have your registry.
それはもらったものじゃなかったでしたっけ？返さなくても結構ですよ。あんたをぶちのめしてから勝手にもらっていきますから。すまん、この通りだ。勘弁してくれ。しょうがないね。それじゃあどうしてこんなことをしたのか全部話してもらいましょうか。
Oh, so you can just tell me wherever. You know, usually I'll ping people in the subscriber talk channel in the Discord. But you can also just mention it here in chat, or you could, you know, say wherever. There is no form or anything. I usually just, well, once you tell me, I'll write it down. I have the spreadsheet open on my computer. So if you have a game, I can write it down right now. And you are also allowed to pick things that other people have already picked as well. I think that's explicitly mentioned, but in that one read-only channel in the Discord, but via subtweet. I mean, KZ Fru will eventually, I think. Okay, cool. No, I'll do that. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Space Marines. I was a big fan of the Dawn of War games. Those were a lot of fun. Oh yeah, this was made by Relic. Okay. Yeah. I remember when this came out. I never played it myself. Actually, no, this will be fun. All right, I have written that down. I'll fill in the rest of the data before long, but cool. Even Hana-chan couldn't stop those guys. Yeah, we're good. All right, folks. Well, that is going to be it for today's stream. We had a really good stream. We finished up Just Cause 4 stuff. Put some work into Yakuza.